Good morning and welcome to breakfast.
I'm Bernie.
Today is stage 10, the day after rest day, and want to get your perspective on how the GC teams, BMC, Leopard, and Saxo Bank ride for their respective leaders. You know, we've seen Alberto Contador crash a number of times, while the Schleck brothers and Cadell haven't yet crashed. Does that have anything to do with how the teams protect their leaders, or is that just a luck thing?
It has to do how they are protected for sure, but it's also a bit of luck there. I mean, Contador just has no luck at the moment. I mean, I saw him. Probably he has, I don't call it the weakest team, but his team is like he has 3 really good climbers around him. They can support him on the climbs. Like they're like really strong. You have Chris Anker Sørensen, you have Baby Jesus, Jesus Hernandez, and you have Navarro. They're really strong. And the other guys, yeah, he's missing a little bit support on the flat, like being out of trouble. Some of his riders are more trouble than he should have in front of him. Leopard is just doing a great job for the moment. I mean, they have Stuart O'Grady as, an experienced guy who knows where to go and where to stay. Jens Voigt, of course, and then they have horsepower from Cancellara. So this is like, for them, it's like a lot of work, but they know what they're doing and they just stay out of trouble. And for the moment, they ride the best yet. It's like they're always around us, and just like they're doing a really, really good job.
Now, how about BMC? I mean, Leopard was expected to crush it with guys like Cancellara and O'Grady and Voigt that he mentioned. BMC has been a bit more of a surprise. How do they ride around Cadell?
They always stay around him too. It's like 100%. It's like Cadell knows how to ride a bike, and we saw him. He comes from a mountain bike. But we see. I mean, he has George around him, George Hinkeby. So, I mean, 16 Tour de France's. This guy knows where he has to go and where he has to stay. And no, the team follows him, and that's why he didn't crash till yet. And he's up there in GC, like in best position. And yeah, no, they're doing a good job. But I think it's still a long week to go. I even don't forget. I forgot his name now. From Eisel, we still have Sanchez, who's in really good. Yeah, and he's right up there too. And it's going to be nice paddle in the Pyrenees.
How about tell us about the respect the peloton has for Contador. On one hand, he is the defending champion, he's won the race. But on the other, he tested positive and hasn't been sanctioned. How does the peloton feel about Contador, and does that affect how much room he's given while riding?
I don't think so, because the thing is, like, nobody would actually just kick him off the road or something. This is like because it's a respect thing, of course, of whatever he did or whatever is going on. We can't judge him. We are not here to judge anybody, because this is the CPA has to discuss that after the tour. Like, it's not our job at the moment. But on the other hand, is like it wouldn't make sense to cause trouble because you just make it dangerous for yourself or your teammates on the wheels. You just look out for yourself and for your teammates, not that you cut off somebody or just close somebody. It's like just keep it easy and simple. Look for yourself and for the other guys. And sometimes they're like dangerous moments, but yeah, it's a respect thing for everybody.
What about your personal feelings? I mean, how do you feel about Contador being in the race?
At the moment, I'm too much in my race. I just focus on my boys and myself to racing. I had this question a lot before the Tour de France, and I said, I go in this race. It's like the UCI, couldn't ban him, or the Eisel couldn't. Yeah, he was invited by his team. The Eisel couldn't leave him home, so he's here racing with us. So we accepted and we race against him.
So you're focusing on your team, your boys. What are the HCC boys up to today? You see a breakaway sticking?
We're going to make it hard for the breakaway to stay out there today. For sure there will be a breakaway. Fakla has a good lead and is doing, he wants to keep the jersey as long as possible. And we want another stage win, so probably we'll work together with them and get some help on the last kilometers from some other teams. Would be nice to see Lampre once up there, or even Sky. And then we'll see. But I think we're going to catch the breakaway and we're going to see a nice bunch gallop today and tomorrow.
One last question. How tough is Johnny Hoogerland?
After the crash I saw, I have to say he's tough. But like I also said, it's like everybody who races the Tour is a tough boy. But to be back on the bike after a crash like this, on the other hand, never should have happened.
All right, thanks, Bernie.
Thank you, guys.
When did it go from being lighthearted breakfast with Bernie to hardcore barbecue grilling Bernie?